What's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Painter today. I just got in from work, and we're gonna play a league. I haven't played in like 2 or 3 days now, and it's time. No bullshit, just Karn. I wish I could make it more interesting for some people, but I'm not gonna. I want to play with what I want to play with, and that's it. These cards do well for me, so um, I want to play with this list. I want to play with Karn today. I want to try. I like the way this is put together. Um, I want to, if I wasn't playing with Karn, it'd be two different cards. Maybe like I try Bray's Apprentice again, and um, what else would I try? Uh, I like the 3 and 3. Um, I could do something mid-rangey. I don't know what, but I could probably try it. So let's see what's up. Hmm. But sideboard, I like the way the sideboard looks. I would probably maybe trim a twin shot sniper here for something else. A lot of people have been liking City of Traders for like a blood moon effect and stuff like that. But everything else is pretty good. I like wish targets for Karn. The four blood moons are fine. Could go to blood moon altogether. I do like Magus in a lot of ways. It's just very, of course, I'm running Bolt. Keep his hand. Um, and I mean, I just think it's pretty well suited. I kind of miss. Um, having Tormod's Crypt in my deck, but because I'll play this card. I'll play around Wasteland here. Um, People have been like a city for Blood Moon. What else was I saying before? Could be a frog here. Could be a blue white deck. I'm playing around. I'll play around some white wrath effects here. We'll see what he fetches out first. What color he goes for. Brainstorm here. Let him brainstorm. It's fine. If this is a combo deck, I'll be much more apt to blast the cantrip here. If it was just like a Doomsday or a Storm or, I have to get off my old way of thinking because Storm doesn't, ad nauseum or things like that. But it's a nice blue-white deck. That's fine. So my blast is gonna be paired with a Teferi here, I'm thinking. So I'm very cautious of how I make these plays. I don't care about land drops here. I could use a Pyroblast here, but I have Stoneforge Mystic in my mind. I have Teferi on my mind. I have Jace on my mind. I have Narset on my mind. I have Frog on my mind if he's Esper. He might go for a Swamp here. Has to cast something here. What's this? A Stoneforge Mystic? Oh, a Dreadnought? Sure. And then you're gonna stifle it. Two stifle triggers. You need a Force of Will here. You probably have one too. So you go two cards for if you have double force of will, I'll throw the computer across the street. And I played through days here too. Oh, fuck off. Go fuck yourself, pal. So stupid. Man. Oh, it's computer on. Sorry. I apologize. I mean, just have double force of will there. It's just like so pathetic. You know what I mean? And I knew he had it, so it's fine. Taste it. It's about as pathetic as the game is already got. So you know what I mean? Kid's trying to hit me with a freaking Phyrexian Dreadnought. And when I swear like that, forgive me because I'm just trying to be competitive. I'm not trying to be an asshole. You know what I mean? It's just me being competitive. So don't get all, some of these guys, their fucking buttholes get all puckered up and they start disliking my video, which is totally fine with me. I kind of find it hilarious, but it's just me being me. And you're at 20 here? I'm at 20? What's the problem here? You know, bounce that thing? Sure. Come in for 12, pal? Yeah, and I'm gonna attack you back. You got it. Did he what did he just do? He ripped a petty theft? Okay, so you don't even know what's on top of your library yet. I would have held that card. I don't understand people. I'll get a vexing bauble, I guess. I'll get a grindstone. You must have another one of these. I'll start milling his ass too. I'll hold this. I mean, I don't. I just want to get away from Brazen Borrower, I guess. I'll grind him here. See what's in his deck. Look at this list. Mono blue or it's blue white. You got it, pal. I should maybe bolt him. No, I should have bolted him. That was a mistake. Was it? Yeah, it was kind of a mistake there. Bolt him down to 8. Yeah, I was dead. He was dead there, right? I can't attack though, but there's a way out of that, I think. I think if I thought about that better, I could have been a little more proactive with that. Of course, I draw another mountain. Why not? I'll grind him. I'll grind him to death. I'll mill him. I can't imagine there'd be much more of these in his hand. What's this? Just down, share pal. So I am dead to another bounce. Or prismatic ending will get me too. I mean, he can't prismatic ending this yet. Um, the ferry will get me. Uh, I'll see what he does here. Shuffles, that's good. Wasteland's fine. It's just the ferry. Sure. I don't think I'm doing well here. There's so many good cards. I need a Pyroblast to start here. Um, it's just not a Yuri on deck for crying out loud. The fact these guys can't, I need a painter, please. So I still play it. Grind him twice now. See if I can't beat him. What's this fucking card do? I have to bolt that thing? I probably do, right? What's this card do? Copies. This thing probably draws cards, right? That's a 1/3. See, I draw. So Pyroblast is going to be held for a Tameo. So what just happened? Did he draw a card? I don't even know. I don't even care. I don't even care. Oh, it's a copy of that thing? I don't even know. I'm not even interested in it. Got a Ponder here. I think I just Pyroblast the Ponder. Probably wait for a Painter here, but I can't have him cantrip. Can find a bunch of shit here. So he's dead. He's just top decking now, which is really a good. And I have 2 grindstones, which is nice. I'll, I was gonna burn one and then two again on 2 hits, and then I'm gonna draw a card. So it's a nice little fucking dreadnought deck. Oh, I got you. Consign so good. It like opens up so many venues with these decks because I get to counter like colorless spells. Um, I'll leave a wish target for ensnaring bridge, and just Fury is really bad just because I have to just protect with blast. It's such a good card. Pithing Needle I can bring in too. I think I just want that main deck, and I think I want a grindstone too. We're gonna cut Soul Guard Lantern. We're gonna cut. I think a Simian Spirit Guide here too. Let me see. It's 2 cuts I gotta cut. I cut this card. And Vexing Bauble's okay. I kind of like using that card. I need Bolt for the creature, that 1/2 guy, flash guy, Tameo, all that shit. So I'm gonna, and I don't know if he plays days too. I have 1 cut. I was thinking of Simian Spirit Guide. I'll cut the grindstone. It's fine. It's kind of needless, all that stuff. So I top deck really well there. Fortunately, which is fine. I'll take it. But the fact the kid had double force of will plus his little stifle, these kids fucking love this shit. This hand's really weird. I'm gonna try. I mean, it's my fault if I keep it and I can't get there. If I just rip a mountain, it's so good. I'm gonna keep it because I can cycle the bauble and find a land drop. And if I'm on the draw too, so if I'm able to find a land drop, it's really good. If I can find a mountain off the top, it's really good. But if I lose it's because I kept this hand is such good upside. The upside is incredible. It's incredible. I have Bolt for his 1-2 flash bullshit. I have a Pyroblast for you. It's still fine here. I'm gonna play this thing. I'm gonna cycle that and find a land, and I'll even get my Lotus Petal if I have to. Um, Wasteland's fucking really bad for me. Got a pal. Uh, okay, I knew I shouldn't have kept this hand, but it's what it is. So I think besides this, I need a mountain. I'm due for one. Yeah, I'm in the game now. So I have double Pyroblast now for his dress down. So I can't fault myself for keeping that. I'd have to keep that all day. The upside's too good. It'd be an absolute shame. Comes a Pyroblast. Oh, this thing, shit. I'm gonna bolt that bitch ass. So I keep Bolt on my deck. I like Bolt. I could have waited there, but I just think that with Fluster Storms, these guys love that shit. Who knows? I don't know. Pyroblast this. If you have Force of Will, you got me. Okay, so you have a Dreadnought in your hand. That's why you cast that. Land, mountain. That's not a mountain. I have to keep mountain up again. Comes another shot at it. I need a mountain. You're really good here. It's not a mountain, so keep on keeping on Pyroblast here. But he's got swords in his hand. $10, he's got swords. I'm gonna have to let something resolve, I think, that I can't handle. And I have to protect my next blast, I think. It's the way the game's going, it's the psychology of it all. Um, I think I have to Pyroblast back here. I have to use my mana. And next turn I'll deploy a Painter. I know he's just looking for another stifle effect, I think. Here comes a well there. So now, um, any kind of soul land is pretty good. And I'll start with a Painter, I guess, and go from there. But, um, and he didn't Swords Welder there, which is interesting. Hey, Stifle, go 2 cards. What's this now? What silly card am I gonna be? Okay. Okay. Give me a land, please. Lands are good. I can't have that. Does he have another if he had another one of the if he had another Dreadnought in his deck, I could weld out the other one with Goblin Welder, but I don't. He doesn't have one. I have to fucking counter this. You can't let this resolve, they brainstorm into it and all that shit. So I need a soul land or I lose, right? That's such a shame. Okay. I lose because I didn't draw lands. It's unfortunate. High risk, high risk, high risk, high risk. The deck looks fine. Try it. I couldn't mull that hand. I was on the draw. On the play, I wouldn't keep that, but on the draw, you keep that. So, no play. I'm gonna keep this in. I don't like running out naked grindstones here, because of the fact. I mean, I could. If he wants a prismatic ending in, he can. I'm just concerned about that. I'll run out of grindstone. We'll do that. I don't like doing that because of prismatic ending and things like stony silence and all that shit. But if I have enough of a turn here where I can land a painter, it's really good here. So I wouldn't mind seeing an engineer here. It'd be really nice. Um, these are fine. Yeah, I can't see any more lands though. I just can't. I can't see Lotus Petal. I can't see, certain things. So, but this is a good example of Painter in the wild. Just kind of like I could mill him here if I need to with a Simian Spirit Guide if he keeps on top, but it's just not worth it for me. Okay, another Pyroblast would be nice here. That's a good draw here. I like that. He doesn't play Days, does he? I'm gonna start with this. This gets a Wasteland out of him too, and I think I'm gonna fight over this card. Um, I think I fight over this card because I can find Painter here. I can find Bridge. I can find a Goblin. I can find a bunch of shit. And this lets me pay for a bunch of shit here. What's this? A Hydroblast. I'm gonna fight over this too, by the way. I wait here, or do I wait? I think I wait here. Make him tap out, which I should have done last turn. If you have Force of Will, you cast it. You have a Stifle. Oh, I got him. You got. You're gonna rebuild. He's gonna rebuild his combo. Oh, he's gonna rebuild it. Oh, I gotta find another Stifle effect. It's a cute deck. Oh, look at this. That's a good draw. Right on target, right on cue, right on time. They always come on time. And when I say they, I mean Painted Servant. I'll name Bluefield. Kid's like, unfucking real. I love you too, buddy. Do you have Emrakul in your deck? Do you have Emrakul in your deck? I have a Pyroblast too, fucking say. He's like, oh, good draws, man. Can't beat those draws. GG's. Fucking later. See ya. See ya. Oh, this kid. Oh, fucking painted guys. He's so lucky. I was lucky. What do you want me to say? I was lucky. I played well. I played to my outs. I played to the board. I played painting. Sorry. Kid's like, I need another stifle. Another stifle. Bullshit's this kid playing. He's a beanstalk guy, so this will be a good game. It's gonna be a really good game. I should have thought better before I accepted my seven. This is gonna be a great game. This will be a great game. All right. You get tuned in because FloJo ain't no fucking joke. Now, I'm pretty sure he's like a really like value oriented like ground seal type of guy. I think that's the last time I saw him playing this. Like that I should have maybe kept that, but like we'll see how this game goes. He plays ground seal in his deck, so I gotta worry about that. I think it's definitely a beanstalk deck, so now I get two of these bitch ass mother effers, so if he has a force of will here, he can use it. Okay. Dress down. You know, swords this thing. I'd love to see a fucking swords on this card. Okay, pal. This guy's really good, and it usually comes down to like the last play of the game when these games go. So he's tight. Type player. Comes a beanstalk with force of will. It's always the way. I promise you. Now I have to draw a mountain. I'm telling you guys right now, the only way out of this is a mountain. If I get, if I don't see a mountain, there's a ground seal. It's fine. I need a mountain though. I'd love to see. I shouldn't have played the welder. I knew he was on this card. Mountain. So no beanstalk, which is really a leg up for me. And I have two pitches here. I'd love to see the kid exile my Fable though. It'd be really cool because he knows he kind of has to. Right, girl? Hmm? I'll start you. What do you got? The Dreadstone? You got it, pal. I can't make tokens. That's cool. Solitude something? Sure. So you just have a 3/2 fucking flyer? Did he exile? He exiled Comet? Okay. Comet. Carpet of Flowers. You got it. A main deck Carpet of Flowers. Okay. I still respect this guy a lot for a player. I think he's very good. But got a pal. I might have to hit a cantrip if he has me. Looks like he's got his swords in hand. Oh, I can't even use ground carpet or unlicensed hearse. I might have to hit ground seal, I think, maybe. We'll see. I can cycle Soul Guide Lantern as well. Let me put my cat away. Hold on. Oh. Hmm. All right. So he gains life here. That's fine. Um, so I have 5 cards now. There's a land drop. What could this be? I can't even use this card. Sure. That card's gonna beat me. I have to hold this Pyroblast really carefully. Um, I'm drawing all my graveyard shit, but this kid's fucking killing me with no attacks yet, huh? Okay. So I could really use a grindstone painter. Um, it's not the worst here. Attack. I can't even well. So bad. I could I could pyroblast the ground seal, which might be better. I could do that. Let's do that. You can't force a will it. I'd love to see a force a will. Okay, let me just go here. So I can well Painter out of the way now for could I have done that differently? Probably if should I up the beanstalk? Sure. Prismatic ending? What are you hitting that thing? Gonna weld that out. Well, I could draw a card here and then weld it back in. Now I have priority now with this on the stack. Now if I don't give him priority, if um I give him priority back here, but it's still fine. I think if I start this here, it'd be fine. Do you have another solitude? It's fine, I guess. Okay. Can't attack me. Okay. So force of will is off the table here. Now if I find a grindstone or an engineer, I win the game. So I should have I didn't find that. So let me start by I could draw a card here. Did I use this thing? I didn't. Did I have that up and down? I had that down, right? Um, start by attacking him, I guess. See what it does. Oh my God. I got block. It's fine. Okay. That's a good draw. So I think I need to do this here. If I weld, so assuming he has force of will, I just need a grindstone, right? Do I have enough mana for that? I have to get, I'm just gonna do this and not even think about it. Do I have enough mana? I think I might. Do I have to play painter too? I have to get a grindstone. I have to get a, so if I get painter, I don't think I have enough mana. Let's weld this in for grindstone. Weld this in here for vexing bauble. Play land for engineer. I don't have, I'm short of mana, right? So kick grindstone. I think I'm shy here. I have to play it safe. And I fuck this up. Um, I mean, if he force of wills it, is it a big deal? Draws a card though. Let me see if he does. That was a greedy line, but we'll take it. That was a really greedy line, but that's fine, I think. I mean, if I had resolved the engineer, I could have just won probably through Phyrexian Dragon Engine, but of course I got greedy. Ground Seal. Right here, it's fine. I'm gonna be careful here. I could probably lose this game, I think, now. That was a mistake, so. Kidding me? Oh, I'm so bad this game. Oh, I misplayed. So bad. Of course I misplayed. I just had to win, I lost, so my fault. Make this difficult. See if I can rip a bolt here. Um, so bad this game. I should have played the Simian Spirit guy and attacked. Of course I didn't do that. Did it matter there? It didn't matter there, did it? Solitude? 'Cause that would suck. You already played a land. You need like double swords here. Oh, I have took my vexing ball out of this, so line binding, sure. What do you do? This thing? Okay, game, right? Kids at one. Last turn, I thought I could play this thing and then give it haste, but then it takes the two damage off, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. I still, I'm like awestruck that I won that game, and so it's a pretty interesting deck here. I do like Blood Moon and Red Blast and Magus. The problem becomes a double. So Hearst was bad because he plays Ground Seal. I'm gonna take that out. Bolt is just kind of terrible. I just don't want Bolt in my deck. Um, take this out. Simian Spirit Guide's pretty poor too. Um, but either way, like I don't know. I miss shit like that quite often. So binding card is gonna be very good here. Pithing Needle doesn't really hit much. Um, and I want to leave Wish targets at 60 cards. It's pretty good here. Simian Spirit Guide will be fine here too. I'm still a 3-3 and 3 welder here, so that's perfectly fine. So um, the problem becomes the problem becomes um, a turn two Beanstalk, which he always fucking has, but not this game. So I really need like a Vexing Bauble with my best draw. Vexing Bauble or um, I think I definitely start with a Mountain here. Okay, let's see what he plays. Any turn two from him is really good. So it's like it's gonna be either Beanstalk or hold up Hydro Blast or any of that bullshit. So comes up fucking stupid. Okay. So I cannot play anything but this card. It has to get Force of Willed. If I went for a Blood Moon there, it's gonna be an Assured Force of Will or Hydro Blast, which is definitely gonna be. That's fine. Which if I had known that was a card I was looking at, I would have loved to have played Blood Moon instead. But I think there's a plethora of cards here I'm looking at. And I want to be able to get this to resolve so I can wait a little bit. You know what I mean? That's my thinking. So I didn't get a tutor there, which is fine, but I can also like any like top deck like artifact is really good. It's like a quick and draw card. And we'll go from there. So of course there could be Hydro Blast in the mix here. So so one of my worst draws. Put this up pass. I'm gonna pass here. I'll stop by attacking him. He's gonna respect Pyroblast too, so all right. So this is the way it's gonna get played. I have so many Pyroblasts to draw here. I have Vexing Baubles to draw into, so could be Leyline Binding here, whatever. I gotta read Leyline Binding again. I keep forgetting like exactly how much mana they need and colors and shit like that. So you know, I can draw a card off Soul Guide Lantern and look a little deeper if I find like I want to do that. To try and look for a Pyroblast, I might even do that. He hasn't cast Uro yet, and I might do that. Comes a land drop, you got it. Now, I would think at this point, my thinking is the ability to use this card effectively at this point is kind of null because he's going to have swords or ley line binding. So if I resolve something where he starts to see this card accrue me value, that means like drawing, like, swapping out, drawing cards, tutoring with another engineer. He's going to kill this thing in response. So at this point, even though Soul Guard Lantern is very good, I'm thinking that like, yeah, Uro sucks, but my key cards are right here. So my top cards now are Urza Saga to get Vexing Bauble online, Vexing Bauble itself, Pyroblast, and anything thereafter. So let's go to his end step. So what I'm trying to tell you is I think it's fine to cycle this card, um, which I'm gonna do now. And that's a Fable. That's another great card to bait out a Force of Will or a fucking Let's do that. Start here and see what he does. And then I'm gonna play my Urza Saga. Now, am I playing around cards I don't know about, maybe? Um, so this is a great board state. Phenomenal. And it comes to swords or ley line binding on what? That thing? Sure. The 5 cards now. So these guys are floating white too, so we know that. Um, and Karn can get me cards from ley line binding. Karn can. It gets things from exile, but it doesn't get art. It only gets artifacts. So gotta watch this shit. So okay, what do you have? Nothing yet. Okay. You have all the cards in the world, and that's it. So we know that. Still gonna play the game a little bit here, and we're gonna start by attacking him a little bit. Um, I think it's safe to play this card now. I'll start by attacking. Now I can bring in a Soul Guide Lantern for a creature token or even an artifact token here. You gonna sword something, pal? I'm gonna get my value off I'm gonna get my value off the Saga. This kid has to respect Blood Moon, has to respect Floating White. You know what I mean? Um, he's gonna hit my token, my Goblin Shaman Tome, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty smart way to do things here. It's just a Solitude. Okay, what are you gonna hit? Okay. I think I hold these cards first. I want to be able to protect these things, even though he doesn't have. I think I hold on, even though I can get him with a Blood Moon here. I think I'm a little more patient. You could have Dress Down though, which is a problem, and that's a card I don't want to play into. But we already saw one of these, so I just want to be able to maximize this card and also get Vexing Bauble. And he can't use his mana this turn because if he taps out, he can't hard cast Force of Will. Okay, so he's holding up some stuff here. Vexing Bauble here. He'll start by attacking him, see what he does. I'm not going to play the Furnace yet. I should have played the Furnace. I don't know if I want to play the Furnace or the City yet. I think 1 damage isn't a big deal. It might be. See how he plays. What are you hitting? Floating white all this time. You got that? So I'll draw a card here, I think. See what he gets. Okay, it's fine. And now I'm gonna block now because I'm feeling like a dress down's in the mix here. And I can well back in Vexing Bauble as well for the furnace, which is fine because I have plenty of mana here. Now Uro 2 is in the mix now. Goes to 4 cards, now to 5. I can pluck Uro with Soul Guide Lantern. I'm gonna put that in your hand. Okay, pal. So now the Vexing Bauble is online. He has 1 white up. We've already gone through two ley line bindings, right? And now things are looking dandy. So I kind of value my mana a little more here, but let's just go for a Vexing Bauble on Fernacci. Plenty of mana here. He's got that white. Now he needs to float swords. What's this thing cost? 6 mana? Hydroblast. You got it. It's a painter. Let me start with a blood moon or no. Let me spend some mana here first. Go for a Karn here now. It's pretty good. He has to go to 3 cards. I think it's right to go for a Karn. Go for a Blood Moon. The Blood Moon takes up so much space. Let's just go for a Blood Moon here. He has to force the will Blood Moon. That's good. And I will hold these tokens back. Okay, so you have another island, which is fine. This is just all set up here. Um, I'll hold these back. Could have gone for a nice Karn there, but I just feel like, okay, what do you have? You can hard cast Leyline Binding here on Blood Moon, but I'd rather see that on Blood Moon than my Karn. So, uh, okay, maybe Dress Down. I forgot about Dress Down. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this card too. Oh, I didn't think of this card. That's okay. Like I'm still fine. You can hit Blood Moon because you're at 4 cards now. Let's see what he hits. He only hit one of them. What are you gonna hit with that? What are you gonna hit? Blood Moon probably. That? I'm gonna draw a card off that now. Painter. Okay. Must have horse will. He just told me he did, so. Um, hide the grindstone. So he's gonna have probably have another swords here. So he needs to respect this card. So it's just a meltdown. That would suck. You do have meltdown. I forgot he does play meltdown in this deck. That would kill me. That was a meltdown. Okay, that's fine. You have 2 cards left. I hope he doesn't have swords. That'd be really bad for me. Got 1 card. Okay. I can't wait to copy. It's not right to copy here. I keep forgetting to board this card out. Oh, I misplayed. Should have played Grindstone first. I should have started with Grindstone. Because what happens if I start with Grindstone and then I play Painter? Or how did it work? If I started with Painter, it doesn't matter. If he has swords, he wins. I should have started with Grindstone. Good game. You up for me, dude? You know what I mean? It's all about we all have the tools to bleed these guys out. That's all this is bleeding and control deck out. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Here's this. Take this. Can you handle this? Sure. I'm gonna hang on for a few turns. I'm gonna use my value. Engineer gets Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I have my graveyard covered. Here's a couple Fable and Mirror Breakers. What's up with that? Can you handle that? Here's a Saga token. Here's a big fatty. Deal with this. Okay. All the meanwhile, I'm setting up painters and shit and grindstones. We'll try this hand. It's not the greatest, but we'll try it. I'm not in love with this hand, but whatever. Keep it. Oh, it's a fucking sure. I have a turn 1 painter if this kid doesn't go off. This is a good hand with Eldrazi for the most part, unless I see some bullshit. You know what I mean? Bolt is still fine here. Like to see a land drop. I don't really know. I like Saga, but I'm concerned about Wasteland. So I wouldn't mind coming up here. A a Pyroblast would be really good. I think a Pyroblast into like Urza Saga. It's like so. There's a command that's gone. This is a Null Drifter style deck. Um, so at least we got rid of one of these. See what he starts with. So sideboard here is pretty clear. Bringing the Blood Moons or bringing, see what kind of build this is. If it's more of a mid-range, Eldrazi style deck. We could bring in, Fury might be okay. I do like the Blood Moons and shit. Karn is very good too. Karn is, I gotta go. I have to go soon too. Okay, got it. Chalice on one. Oh, you got me. You got it, buddy. You got it, buddy. I'm starting with a painter here. It's gonna happen. You got it. That's why Karn is excellent here. Another painter? There must be fucking 10 painters in my hand. I can't Pyroblast now, which is kind of sad. Um, so I have to wait for this kid. I might just have to concede early, but we'll see how good this hand gets. I mean, ideally, it's gonna have to be like I'd like to see like an Ancient Tomb Fable or as a Saga hand, or as a Saga is one of my best draws here. This might slow him down a little bit. Okay, it does. So he's got one mana now. Watch him tap it. How many times? That's good too. See, Engineer, if I cast that thing, it's really good. I'll play with Painter. So now if I draw Engineer, if you guys see something like this where like you see a Chalice on the board and you have a Chalice on one and you draw Grindstone, you can just Grindstone, cast it, and then re-weld it at some point. You know what I mean? It goes to the graveyard. Okay, shut down. He's got one mana for the most part. I'll kill him with Painter. Killing me softly with his song. What you got, kid? This green spell kills me. Get that stupid ass spawn. That card's so good. Still trying to cast something. So my best draw is Urza Saga here into Fable or um, whatever else. So he doesn't understand Painter. You know what I mean? Still paying costs. I watch this box all the time to make sure these guys play right because you can see what's going on. I don't really want to communicate with them right now. If it goes on for longer, I will do that, but I just don't think it's necessary at this point. I can't be like, oh, Painter stops your thing, dude. And then he's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, really?" And then it's gonna be another like 80 seconds of like, "Oh, that's really cool interaction." It's like, "Yeah, man, it's paint there too. It's cool. Yeah." Like, "Oh, yeah, neat. Yeah, friends. We're friends." Which is cool. Still paying costs. Still thinking about this. I might have to just tell him to get him off his ass. And then he probably wouldn't respond. And it'll be like another like 30 seconds of staring at the screen. Painter on blue, colorless spells no more. It means means your lands don't tap for two anymore. I included. And we're gonna stare at the screen for another 45 seconds, because that's the way these things work. I told you before I even wrote. I said he's going to continue staring at the screen and he's going to say something nice to me, like, aha, cool, like, oh, I didn't know it worked like that. Or we just continue staring at the screen for a minute or two. I have to go. I have to be out of here by 5 o'clock. That's why I'm rushing this game, but it's what it is. So I'll bring in the Blood Moons. That's 4 cards. I'll bring in Fury, maybe. We'll see. And that's going to take me main deck. I'll start cutting like I'll always leave Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, this kid's driving me nuts, man. I just explained to him in perfection, right? In perfection verbatim, and we're still going to look and watch paying costs and just trying to really make this work. But I don't know. And he's probably reading the rule books or making like filing a ticket or something, however it works. So, okay, still trying. What do you got? Dismember? Okay, still trying. Okay, still trying. All right, so he has, what's he have? I don't even know. I just explained it to him. He can't cast anything unless it's 1 mana, right? Land drop, dude. I wonder if I even play Painter here. I don't think I do, but I already have 3 1 drops in my hand to discard to Fable. So I think it's worth it for a beater anyway, in case he doesn't have anything. So F6. Okay, I knew he had Wasteland. I could have told you that a million times ago. So he has the spawn here, which is pretty good for him. He gets a land. And I just need a land drop here to be really good. Oh, Thought Knots here. Take my Fable. That's pretty sad. Yeah. Please take Grindstone. Could be a chance he does that. Okay. Where's the Saga, please? He has a Wasteland, so it's really bad for me. There's a land drop. That's fine. I could have probably played Grindstone there, and I probably should have. So in case I do draw Engineer, it's gonna be fine. This kid's squeaking out of this. Thought Not See It was a really good draw. You gonna attack me? Okay, that's good. So Kozilek's command. I'm just gonna play. In case I draw a bridge too, it's another card. Um, and I'm gonna play a welder here. And I'll play Vexing Bauble to get something to my graveyard. Um, attack him here. In case I draw a bridge. I'm almost afraid to draw a bridge. I don't want to sit here and wait for him, but we'll see. I would like to have an engineer here. It'd be really nice. I know Kozilek's command's still in the menu still, so what'd you draw? It's always the spawn on curve, always. It's not like hidden in the deck someplace or whatever. It's like whatever. Like you can tap 2 for a chalice on one here if you want. Karn's a good draw. Um, okay, so do you have a chalice, another chalice on 2 here you want to play, or oh, he plays a Devourer of Destiny? Okay, cool. You get a painter? Sure. Okay, you got it. Bridge would be nice here. Bridge would be really nice here. That's a Pyroblast. That's too bad. That's 10 damage. Um, I should have. played a welder there, but it doesn't matter. I'll run out a pyroblast in case he does, in case I do draw bridge, or even like a fable of mirror breaker or something. So, uh, I think once I get rid of these painters, is that another one? Still have to, I can still draw the bridge. Now, don't forget this kid exiled one of these things too, right? He exiled two of them off Devourer of Destiny, and he has another one he's top decking, so it's pretty good. I just need a bridge here. I die, right? Yeah. And I'll chuck a Pyroblast and step here, I guess. That's 10 damage. I can't tap tombs now. That's it. Okay, good game. That was a rough hand, too. On Chalice, too, was really bad. Good game. Bring in Blood Wounds. So it's four. And it's definitely leave one piece of graveyard hate in, if that's okay. Bolt is just kind of weak here. Cut that card. I like Pyroblast. It gets you out of a jam. Vexing Bulb was kind of weak here as well. Even though they play Lotus Petal, and that gets them through a. I'll leave that for a wish target. Fury's fine. I'll bring in Fury. I'm not a huge fan of Fury here, but we'll try it. I'll cut one blast in a Mox Opal maybe. Try this. Let's try this. Fury doesn't really do much. And I know it sounds really cool, bad to say that. I know guys love Fury in this matchup. It just doesn't do much. If it's the low to ground, like low to the ground, the drowsy decks, it's fine. But when they were playing the aggro guy, the three drop or whatever it was, it gave the guy plus X plus O, whatever. But it just doesn't do enough in this match. In my opinion, it doesn't do much. So, all right. So I had a good start. Let's see how this goes. Painter, Blood Moon, all that shit. So. See, that might be good enough. I'm gonna keep Karn, I think. I'm gonna go deep here. If I get wasted, it sucks, but it's fine. I can get through a wasteland. I was right to get rid of Welder there. Guess he has Chalice on one here. Plus, it's just a engineer just tutors, so fucking wasteland. Yeah, hit me. Dismember. Oh, what's this? A Chalice on one. See how good this is? And a Lotus Petal too. Okay, you have four cards. Let's see what I rip here. It's good here. I have some decisions to make here. Yeah, Carnage is better here, right? He's at four cards. If he wants to waste me, he can. I think I have enough pressure here for a good blood moon. And I can play Karn next turn, so. Maybe I should have played Karn. So he's gonna have access to like 3 mana tops. If he fucking thought knots me, it's gonna be kind of bad for me, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I should have maybe thought about that a little more. Let's see what he comes up with. My problem is the pedal here that he can use it. That's 3 mana. So I have to be able to find a land drop here. It's very important I find a land drop here. So Painter was wrong because I thought I should have played Karn, I think. I have a clock though, which is good. I don't know. I can't even fault myself. If I go back and think about that a little more, I think that Karn would have stopped the petal, but not an Eye of Lugan or a wasteland that he had out already, and also a come on, just fucking pass turn, man. I don't think you got much. You might have a dismember here, which is bad, but that's really good. I need a blue, right? I can't even use it. That's so sad. Hey, what do you name here? Reflection. Okay, that's pretty cool. She doesn't care about grindstone, it seems. So okay, it's good. It's right. Glad Painter's out now. He had the thought not see I'm so fucked. He has a spawn. Okay, that's fine. He gets a wasteland here. He can't waste me, so I can get rid of the chalice now and have Blood Moon up. If I draw land, it's really good. Because now I can blast this thing. I can get Karn on board here. He's a green source. Okay, cool. Land is excellent here. It's always this card. Always. I'm so sorry, guys. That's gonna be a problem, I think. I always forget the board out Urza Saga. It's good to see. I'll plus on the chalice here. Can't use it. You're at 1 card now. I block here, right? Or no, no blocks. Okay. All right. So I'll stop picking his lands off now. Can I just get a fucking please something here? I do have grindstone in here. Give me grindstone, I think. 1 card. I can also get a hearse if I need it. I was gonna get a coating there, but maybe I should blast the land here. I don't want to get like dismembered here or something. You got it. So if I draw land, I can win. Um, in case these guys have fatties in their deck, who knows? Okay, what do you have? Nothing? Land is really good here. Oh, I should have just plussed it on Lotus Petal. It was a mistake. That's all right. That's good. So now I have a weld here. See if he has Emrakul in his deck or a Dismember here. So Wastegate Battle Mage is really tough here. Gets kicked. Fairy Macabre in his deck too. Blast Zone, Disruptive Flute. I gotta play. Um, Jesus Christ. What am I looking for here? I just think a Fury is still good enough here. Let me trim this. He's if he draws Lord's Petal, he's just gonna cast it. So I'll bring in Bridge in the draw. I can wish for it, but I'll still bring it in. They exile it with the Battle Mage. I can still just get it back with Karn, I think, right? And I'll bring in a Mox Opal here. I'll bring in a Lightning Bolt. It's a red card. And let me just bring in two Lightning Bolts in case he has something fast on me. Yeah, his hand's gonna have to do. It's not bad. I don't like putting out naked grindstones to like battle mages and shit, so I'm gonna watch all that. Keep pushing it. Hope this kid hurries up. Okay, okay. Chalice on one, be fine here. Goes to three cards, no mana. So three cards, no mana for a chalice, which means I'm assuming he burned his pedal already. Play this. That's gonna be my fury bait. Is the pyroblast. So and it looks like it might just go beat down here. We'll see. Okay, you get one of these here. Two mana, three mana. Okay, it's really good. This Fable's gonna kick ass here. Lands are fine here. Okay. The Wastegate Battle Mage will kill me here a little bit. It'll give him a good target, but I think with the ability to not get Wastelander here, I think, and also be able to resolve an engineer and then also put Grindstone in the graveyard. He'll take my Fury here though. Um let's just get out. It's two, three, four. I gotta go at like 5:15 latest. Sucks. Hope my next two matches are fast. Here comes a battle mage here. Okay. Trigger that. Shit, that's really bad for me. He's probably gonna take my Fury here if he has a play. Hey, he found the card. He has his cards now, so it's gonna be a Thought Not Seer probably here. Comes a Thought Not Seer. Okay, you're gonna take my Fury here. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna resolve this Engineer. Also play a So I'm gonna resolve Engineer, play Grindstone, get it to my graveyard, and go from there. So or I could just put Grindstone in my graveyard, so that's fine. So here, I want red cards for Fury here, right? So I'm gonna keep one because he can exile my graveyard. That's good too. Get a Painter here. So if he's smart, he'll take my Grindstone or my Engineer here if he has another one of these things. Chalice on two, whatever the fuck this is. There's a Wastegate Battle Mage, or what's this? Another kicked one. So what do you hit here? My Saga, right? Okay. I still have. He's gonna want to attack here. I can still make artifact tokens and get enough artifacts online. The biggest thing now is to keep artifacts online. Okay, cool. And his top decks are much better than mine. So, and he's gonna want to block here, which is fine. Okay, pal. I can also copy engineer. The biggest thing here is to keep artifacts online. Oh, I don't have the 2/2 guy anymore. I thought I did for some reason. You got it. I have the win, right? I just win. No, I don't. I need grindstone on board. I just need lands actually. Fuck you, motherfucker. Um, I'll weld in grindstone end step here. Um, and see how he plays. Oh, you know what? I should weld in painter. I'll weld in grindstone. I'll give him one more shot. If he draws a fatty, it's my fault. You attack with both those things. I can also get bridge if I need to. I'll just block here. It's fine. I should have kept that up. That was a mistake, actually. In case he has dismember. Mistake. See if I pay for it. Oh, you Fairy Macabre? That's pretty good. Okay, I'll lose that game to a Fairy Macabre. Okay, so what do I need here? Uh, I'm not going to get any artifacts here, I don't think. I can get a bridge. But I need an artifact on 9 here, which is really, I just want to draw a bridge. I'm going to 4. I'll just get a dragon engine. It's fine. I mean, I can't even assemble a combo here. I mean, if I get a painter, it's really good. I just can't get grindstone. If I draw a mountain, I can cast it again. I'll block once. Let me get a dragon engine here. I think it's just a safe bet. I'll just block here. It's kind of a shame I played this way. It's all right. I'll block here. Oh, yeah, Fairy Macabre. That's really good. I don't thin my deck of artifacts because I want to draw them. I want to draw Ensnaring Bridge. I want to draw a Lotus Petal. I want to draw these things. I don't want to like. I even thought about not getting this. I just don't want to draw artifact. I don't want. I need a plan here in case I do draw something good. You know. What do you have? Something fucking huge. Chalice on two or something. It's just such a shame. I can't beat this kid like this. It's so sad. Round three here. I mean, that's a fucking obvious play. Give me a bridge. That's fine here, I guess. Sorry. I'll get these cards out of my hand in case I do draw a bridge here. Need to get a brick. I'm just getting cards out of my hand in case I do draw a bridge. If I do draw a bridge, I think I can win. So he's shut down for a while here. I won't block. Let's see what happens. If I draw a bridge, I have two bridges to draw to here. I could draw a creature. I could draw a Fable. The Mirror Breaker is really good. Oh, um, I have to just block here. What a fucking shame. Oh, I should have cast Pyroblast off that. Got three cards left. Sure. It's pretty good here. Love to see a bridge here. Pick my only out. Oh, you have a Wasteland too? That's so fucking sad. Fuck this kid. Fuck this fucking kid. Really? Alright, let's do another one. Disgrace. Lost that game. Lost it to myself, I think. So surely start with this card too. Oh, why didn't he already has one out, so I shouldn't even have started with that, but it's fine. I should start with Baldur. It's reciprocal. I'm just like my mind's elsewhere right now, sorry. Tilted over that last match for some reason, just damn. We mind a mountain here. I'll start here. I feel like I'm playing against some bullshit here, so I'll cycle this end stuff if I got it. Um, just really bad taste in my mouth about last match. I look back on how I went wrong. This could be high tide. I don't think they'd play like this in high tide though, would they? While the four silos. Hey, it's a high tide deck. I told you. I should have not played Painter. The problem here is Mind's Desire. So like at some point after all the counter spells, they cast Mind's Desire. What do you got? Turnabout? I have to counter Turnabout. So you get another 2 mana, 4 mana. Yeah. Comes a Turnabout, and I once I count a Turnabout, it's over, right? He hasn't played a land yet, right? So what are you gonna put on top? Another fucking high tide? You got it, buddy. If I had known this was, if I had known for sure this was gonna be a high tide deck, I 100%, um, I 100% don't play Painter here. And I have a Soul Guide Lantern, so no matter what he does, it's just like over. Still salty about my last match, I tell you right now. This comes in, I'll go faster than him, and I'm gonna cut this, and that's 60 cards. Let's do it. I don't want anything else. Play control. It's a control game right now. I have 8 blasts in my deck. It's ridiculous. 1 mana counter spells. That's it. That's all these are. 1 mana counter spells. This is fine. Like I said last game, it's usually Mind's Desire because clearly it's a storm trigger, right? Or how is it? I don't know how it's worded, but Mind's Desire will just get through all that. So you have to be careful of like, like how these guys play, right? What do you do with that? He did not shuffle. Okay. That's a great draw here. I'm gonna start with red. So I can't die next turn. It's impossible. So now my cards are just like counter spells. And the kid has to have some kind of force. So I imagine you board out some force of wills. That's a fair assessment. Could go Merchant Scroll here. Merchant Scroll for High Tide. Oh, what's that? It's Sapphire Medallion. Come on. And I'll just play. I'm gonna cycle this card. Uh, I'll play Rhinestone. I made a land drop this turn, right? I can cycle on step if I need to. Another good card in this matchup is Mind Break Trap, believe it or not. Um, Usually it's all in one turn they go off. I want to ponder here for a land drop, but maybe not. We'll see. And I don't think they waste time with bounce spells either. It's need land drops here. As a Saga's a great draw. Okay, what do you got? Okay, is this some bullshit card I'm gonna like get lose to? Okay, that's good. Hold that, I think. I'll hold that. Kind of like being decisive of like where you pick your spots. Like right here is like a good chance for him to like, he could probably go off here a little bit. So if he goes high tide, land, he gets two. He can cast like turnabout here. He can cast a bunch of stuff. We got it. I'll bolt him and stuff too. Not that it matters, but oh, my back is killing me. Okay, I don't care. It's not my fucking problem. You got 5 cards, pal? You got it. I'll hold a bolt. I'm not really attacking him, but we'll see. What do you got, buddy? He's doing the math. It's probably like, turnabout costs 2 mana now. I'll bolt him and stuff. Fucking why not? If I had a Fable, I wouldn't do this, but this could matter. You're not going to counter that, so just let that happen, right? Force of Will costs much less, but you can't Force of Will it. That's good. Um, I will deploy a engineer and get a painter online here. It's a good spot to do that. I have double Pyroblast here. I need to have double Pyroblast. I will not let myself off double Pyroblast, no matter what happens. If I drew, um, if I drew, I don't even know. It wouldn't happen. You can't force the will this. You can Hydroblast this, which I might have to use a counter spell on, or maybe not. We'll see. Dress down. I counter this card. I have to go for a kill next turn. So with 3 cards in hand, this is risky, but I have to kill next turn, so I'm not gonna act like I don't. Get a painter. Put on go. Now, if he plays Daze, he's got me because he can daze me, but he has to pay for it. For 1 mana, it's a 1 mana counter spell basically at this point. Let's see how far he goes. Okay, you have 3 cards. Mind's Desire is a card I'm thinking about. I don't know if that matters right now because I'm gonna kill him next turn. Um, I tied one. You need a payoff now. You got it. Maybe I should have counted that. It's like it's gonna be a echoing truth, motherfucker. That's fine. Targeting what? That thing? 1 card left? Yeah. What do you have? Oh, it's Mind's Desire? Or no? Oh, it is Mind's Desire. Oh, I should have counted that. I didn't think of it. Oh, Time Spiral? Oh, that's too bad. All right, good games. Let's go to my next match. I need to get through it fast because I have to leave here. Good game. Sorry, buddy. I lost to some fucking little chump on Eldrazi. My fault, but it's literally the way it feels. But I'm sorry. It's a good deck. Maybe I missed something there. Let's hope I can get through this. Good game. Blue, black, white. Bolts are good. Basic mountains are good. Couple gobos. I'll mull this hand. This is a bad hand. This would be a great game too. Very fair magic. A lot of he plays like Samwise GG, Samwise Ganji, whatever the fuck the card is. A lot of like good white cards, good like Orcish Bowmasters, things like that. So I'm all too. Oh, fuck you, dude. Do I keep this hand? I gave it a five. Do I keep this hand? Doesn't look good for me. Hope he destroys that land with like a creature. I need a wasteland. I knew you had wastelands. Fine. This is good old fashioned magic, in my opinion. Okay, that's good. I have to bolt it. I wouldn't mind a basic mountain here. My best draw is basic mountain, in my opinion. Let's go, buddy. What do you got? It's kind of a probably. He probably wants to tap off or something. He got the college right here. It's pretty good. That card's pretty good. What do you get here with that? Probably the three drop artifact killer guy, enchantment guy. The what do you call it? This card's pretty cool. I'll show you guys in a second. Cool. Extraction specialist. Let me just get out of his turn and I'll F6 through his next one. When this card enters, return target creature card, which is going to be this card. Uh, okay, so that last clause is pretty important. I don't really pay attention to that, but um, so you're gonna cast Stoneforge Mystic here. You're trying to port me. Um, I don't hate running Needle main deck, but it's just kind of like I don't know. At this point, I'm looking for a Grindstone Painter. You know, like a Wisp my token. I like this play. It's pretty neat. I like that. That's a nice play. That's gonna win him the game. And that's the way I like to play, is like really provide a ton of value for myself, like and commit to the board. I'll get rid of a pilot. I'll get rid of a pilot. I have to actually draw a painter here, which I don't do. So now I'm looking at a lot of damage here, and I have to actually find painter. And if he doesn't find a land drop, he can't swords painter if I find it. So I have to think about the future. What do you got? What's this card? Oh, Palace Jailer. You got it, buddy. If I draw a painter, he's dead, right? Or yeah. If I find a painter, he's dead. He could have Solitude, which I'd shit. Uh, he's got four cards. I am going to look for a painter here because I'm pressed for time. Uh, Stone. Get a painter here. See what he does. He might not have an answer for it. We'll see. I'm sure he does. So for this matchup, I'll bring in. I will bring in Twin Shot's really good with Welder. I have swords. That okay. And what? I'll bring in my Furies and Solitude. Ooh, he's getting me. Ooh, feels good. He's getting me. Oh, we get some. I could draw a two end step. Watch. Good play. He played well. I still think Blood Moon's worth a card, man. I guess whatever. When you got, oh look, he's gonna get his Stoneforge Mystic and kill me next turn. He already has Cauldron in his hand. That's his last card, so that means dead. Bridge, we'll see. Uh, and he's smart because if I do draw, alright, that's a game, right? Here's a game, so let's play him on. See what it does. I can block something, right? That's three. Can put Cauldron. That's five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. It's close. I have one more draw step here. And he can port me, right? I have one card in hand. Okay. Five. Got trample, right? Yeah. Five, eight. I can live this turn if he's not careful. Um, an engineer also gets me a win here, or close to it. So I block here. I just have to block here. So let's just go here. It's five, six, seven, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I go to one. I have to block like that. If I draw a painter, I'm in good shape, right? He's gonna port me, which is really tough, which is smart. He played well. Okay. Feels good, man. At least he's original with his deck. I like that. I respect that. Okay, good game. Uh, I'm bringing Pithy Needle. I like Pithy Needle. Fury's really good here. I don't think he brings in. I think he does bring in Emrakul's and shit. So I'll leave one of those in. Red Blast is just terrible. With 60 cards. Let's try this. Simian Spirit card's bad too. I gotta leave some kind of like wish targets and stuff like that. Looks like I'll be on time for later. We'll see what he pulls into. This guy can play. I like it when guys can play. Like they just sign up to play a little MTGO. They just play. I mean, every time like there's a gap in time, he's thinking he's not like jerking off, right? Or like talking to his step aunt in the fucking basement about fucking, you know, going to the fair tomorrow. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, or getting his Domino's pizza, like he's ready to play. Like it's always good games. I love that. I'm the same way. You don't see me messing around. Every now and then I gotta like do my laundry or something, or like get up and like attend to something. But I'll apologize to the people that I care about that I like. Otherwise, whatever. If I catch someone slow playing, it's just very, very frustrating. I'll be on the play. Good luck to me. I mulled to four cards too, by the way. We'll try this. It's fun. Try a little something different here. I'll stay Mount. I was gonna start with a painter, but I can always do that next turn and leave out Pyroblast if I have to. But I'm just gonna tap. I'm gonna try to tap out for an engineer here, and they're really good with yard hate post board. Eighth of Vile's tough here. Eighth of Vile's very tough. Uh, where I go engineer. I'm gonna get a dragon engineer. I feel like I want to stop blasting shit, and I will use aggressively Painter Pyroblast on Eighth of Vial. A lot of guys like doing that with creatures and shit. It's like a bad play. It depends on some matchups because you just lose your Painter and they lose a creature, big deal. I mean, you know, it's like, yeah, it's fine. I just never like playing that way. Some guys do. Um, you know, if you have to kill a DRC, if you have to kill an oof, if you have to kill, you know, like an Archon, if you have to do, you know, but if you're just like sitting here like, oh, I'm just gonna kill his you know, Stoneforge Mystic with Pyroblast. I think there's better uses for that card. Well, here I have a Bolt, which is really nice, and I might just go for a Painter Blast. Blast this Vial and then bolt this thing. So we'll see. Or maybe not. I'll just bolt this thing maybe. We'll see if I draw a Fast Manner. That'd be really good. Let's start with a Painter here. See if he has a Solitude. I'm leaving myself off of Weld here, which might be bad. You can Solitude here. Okay, so that's good. I'll take the trade here for him being able to Swords Painter and getting myself off a draw 3 here. Um, with getting the Eighth of Vial off the board. I think that's a fair trade because I'll eventually draw into mana if he doesn't wasteland me. However, this works, we'll see. He has to be wasteland, swords, and a bunch of shit, and I can rebuild. I think. Um, I don't think passing turn, leaving up one red to weld in for Dragon Engine is really good because they can systematically sometimes like break that plan up a lot. They can start with like an engineer first, or I mean a swords first, an engineer, however it works. I've lost many games to guys like the DNT specialists are really good here. That's a really good draw. We'll go engineer for grindstone. We'll start playing this game. What do I want to get? Let's get grindstone. Fuck it. We'll go deep. Now he could have a few things here. I mean, it's 7 cards. I can't imagine you don't have something good. I could blast his white source here in his upkeep, see what he does. The problem is if he has like a containment priest, I'm in deep shit. I think I just wait. What do you have? Watch this play. Yeah, swords that. Drawing 3. It means you need to have something good here. You have a surgical or something? Because that'd be bad. You do it. All right, GG's. It's fine. I'll wait one more turn. See if he has another white source. He didn't have a land drop last turn, so we'll see. I was gonna concede there. Probably not right. I'm still fine, but it's just like I don't want to deal with this right now. But it's what it is. I'm half out the door right now. But it's all right. Good to play. Surgical, my painter. It's a good game. I do have Karn in my deck. Are you gonna waste me here? I'm fine with that. He took my draw engine out, which is really bad. Um, or double waste that. Where's the exile pile? Oh, this is my exile pile. Okay, that's a good draw. I'll take that. You gonna waste me here? Oh, I didn't attack him for some reason. Oh, I'm bugging. I'm looking at Dragon Engine. I'm like, did I not? exile that. I could have unearthed that, but it's in my exile pile. So I should have attacked with 2 damage there. And the way and the saga was bad draws. Okay, it's a great draw. Hope that 2 damage didn't matter. Okay, you got Fable and Mirror Breaker would be a good draw. Um, that's a terrible draw. You can't kill me with sword. I mean, you can vial shit in. He should be at 10 here, by the way. I think that 2 damage mattered. I hate losing the games where it's like the Eldrazi game where it was just like it's just like you're almost there. You know what I mean? I'll make him waste me. That's fine. He should be a 10 here, or yeah, 10. So I would imagine after 3, this thing is really good. So Karn's a good top deck for me. What's on 2 that he brings in? Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, what do you have? Okay. Tight player. Knows how to play his deck. And I knew I'd draw that. Okay. Kept his Wasteland up for another Urza Saga activation, so that's pretty good. That's on 3 now. Flicker Wisp is on the menu. Um, Loran's on the menu. Um, there's a white source. Okay. All right. No attacks. Okay. All right. Begins. I didn't type it right again. I'm out of here. All right. I'm all set. It's good. Tough match. But anyway. So that was just a lumpy game. This was kind of rough, but you guys can kind of see. Anyway, I made a video. I'll be playing this weekend. I'll probably make another one, but just wanted to say hi and hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll catch you guys next time.